Hey guys, just a little announcement before the video starts. During the editing thing, the audio will only go to through your left whatever. It only works on the left. It pretty much mainly works on the left side. So you're gonna have to use your left side. I tried to fix it, but it didn't work. So I just want to put this disclaimer at the beginning of the video, so that way you can actually listen to the podcast. Thanks for listening to this, and please enjoy the podcast. Remember, left side is the side that works. Yeah.
Welcome to the Gnome for Thought podcast. I am your host, Gnome King, aka Eli, with our guest, Itznal, aka River. And today, this is the first episode of the Gnome for Thought podcast.
Oh,
Yay!
God.
Today we're going to be talking about video games.
Are we ever going to talk about something that isn't video games?
Well, I mean, like, it was just for this episode. We're going to talk about different stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
if we actually knew something relevant, like news or E3 or something, we'd talk about it.
Well then, yeah, we'd make an E3 video, but we're talking just about video games in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So a good game. How about let's talk about bad games first?
Oh my god, yes, bad games. So, River, what's your least favorite game?
My least favorite game? Probably either Wrecked, like that free-to-play Steam game with like the cars.
Yeah.
Or probably Heroes and Generals.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, I like Heroes and Generals, but it's just so...
Pay to win.
Yeah, that, and if you don't want to have to pay money... I think my dad's, like, coughing up a damn hairball.
Excuse us, we have, coughing in the background.
We have a dad coughing up a hairball.
Dad cough. But yeah, so, alright, we're gonna start off with Heroes and Generals.
Heroes and Generals. It's a free-to-play game, and takes about half an hour to get a goddamn grenade.
Yeah.
And the grenade's like one of the cheapest items in the game. And then it takes about like a month, more even, probably like 2 months to get the weapon you want. And then it's probably, since you spent all that time, you're probably like hyping the weapon up.
Yeah.
And thinking, oh, if I'm working so hard for this weapon, it's gotta be pretty good. And then you get it and it's like garbage.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's a really, like...
It's a good setting and the gameplay mechanics are good.
It's great.
Just if they lowered the prices on everything and made it less grindy.
No, it's not the price is just, and also, like, I hate, like, that you have to get kills with it.
Yeah.
That's kind of dumb. Like, you gotta get 5,000 kills with the main weapon in the beginning of the game with, like, tanks and airplanes and everything before you can get, like, the first actual sniper rifle.
Yeah, and if you want to, like, do well without just sitting back and being a quote-unquote pussy with a sniper rifle, you have to use the STG, and the STG is one of the last weapons you unlock in the German tree.
Yeah.
So, it's like the only good automatic weapon because,
wow.
It's just...
Yeah. And also...
I mean, just the whole market and the whole... Like, the whole UI is sort of structured badly.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's really badly. Did. Proper podcast, man.
Proper podcast?
Yeah, and also let's
Proper podcast.
Alright.
Say that 3 times fast.
Proper podcast.
Proper podcast. Proper podcast. It's hard.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay.
well, next we're gonna move on to Wrecked. So
Wrecked. It's basically just...
let me explain.
Oh,
So
okay.
Wrecked is a free game on Steam. It's a game to where you have a car, and you put armor and weapons on it, and then you go fight in team-to-team combat.
Somebody probably watched like Mad Max and have never made a game before, and they thought, bro, maybe if I look up some guides on the internet, maybe I can make like a cool Mad Max game. And then,
oh my god, that's so true. But it's just the graphics are bad, the gameplay mechanics are bad.
You get stuck on like a ledge.
The thing is, the creator recognizes how bad the car mechanics are.
In the there's an unstuck button.
There's literally an unstuck button that just makes you fly into the air.
Yeah, and half the time it doesn't even work.
So true. Yeah, and just like,
and
I mean, like, although it does have really good, like...
It has potential.
It has good gun mechanics, like, when you're
Pew, 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 pew,
because like
pew.
with the guns, like they actually like have recoil, so like they go all over
Yeah,
the place.
yeah. Like if you have 2 auto guns, you just go.
Yeah.
That's me headbanging my. Yeah, it's a lot of recoil.
Yeah, I love recoil, and it's not that it had a lot of potential, but
It's not good in its
yeah,
current state.
Yeah, and
What's another game that we can talk about? Oh, Roblox. Yes.
oh Roblox.
I
Yeah.
play like Phantom Forces every other day.
Yeah,
for
but,
like half an hour.
Yeah. So
And
Roblox.
then I get really mad at some drop shotters and quit.
Yeah, I mean like
People like try hard on a Roblox
It's-
game
Roblox
because
is
they can't
overhyped.
afford Call of Duty.
Yeah, there are some good things that come out of Roblox, but Roblox is just really for us personally like more of an ironic experience.
Yeah.
Now, here are my least favorite games.
Least favorite games? Counter Strike?
No, I never played Counter Strike.
Oh, it's not very fun.
I know. I've seen it and it looks really boring. I'd say like Fortnite.
Well, yeah, you've probably played a few rounds of Fortnite. Everybody and their mother has played a few rounds of Fortnite.
Thing is, Fortnite. No, I'm pretty sure they give me a little few 5-year-olds that are like, oh my god, Fortnite the best. Oh.
Brainlets. I remember I went on my Discord and I went on the server
Yeah.
where literally 99% of it was anime and it was so
Oh my god,
awful.
River, stop clicking on the key, on the dang computer. It's making
Yeah.
noise.
Oh, it is?
Jesus, yeah.
Oh.
Click noise. Where?
So-
Sorry for the click noise. We'll click.
I'm
We'll be
bad.
clicking, but yeah. So also my just thing is Fortnite. I don't think it's a bad game.
It's
It's
Battle Royale.
it's a battle royale. I'm saying like,
It's
Battle-
okay for
battle royale is like one of those oversaturated things. It's
Maybe it's not oversaturated, but it's just bad and boring.
yeah. There's just like not. There's no way to be creative with it. Unlike for example like the survival or sandbox things where like you can be very creative with it. There's like so many different ways to work with it.
Yeah, with
Like, on
Battle Royale, it's just this thing is closing in on you and you're getting boxed in, so shoot the bad guys. Oh yeah, you win. Pretty good.
Maybe there's cars, maybe there's building stuff, maybe there's
Half of the time there's not even cars.
yeah, I know.
In fact, I think Fortnite only recently added cars.
I know. And yeah, and just like
I think when I played it, there wasn't cars.
the thing about Fortnite is that like they
I don't know why it's so popular.
well the thing is it's popular because it's free. And everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's free, so it's really, really good. And they
I mean,
it's like
we can't. I mean, we can judge it based on its genre, but we can't judge it based on its gameplay mechanics because it's damn free.
yeah, because like it's a free game and that's why people like it so
I
much.
mean,
I think
I
it's
kind
like-
of compare it to Team Fortress 2 because it sort of has the sort of cartoony
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of thing.
Yeah, that's another thing I was going to go on to. Like, I've come to dislike Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
The reason is 'cause, like, when I first got the game, like, a few years ago, like, it
More
was-
than a few years ago, it was like 5.
yeah, it was like popular, but it
Not too popular.
But it wasn't like to where there were like 5 million people playing every second.
And
like,
5 million people playing every second led to cheaters and tryhards.
Yeah, and like, thing is, it just gets really boring. Cause like me and River, like, we used to play Team Fortress 2 constantly. Like,
Yeah, I have like 300 hours on the game.
Yeah, we
and
both
if you
have-
went back on my history, it would say like 192 hours in the past 2 weeks.
yeah,
Like I no-lifed that game.
yeah.
And I even like bought a few cosmetics.
Yeah, I mean, like, no, there's nothing wrong with the cosmetics thing. Like, it's a free game. There's nothing wrong with a free game having in-game purchases because
Yeah.
it needs to keep it running. But, like, it's not the in-game purchases as much, it's just the community. Like, it's
It's
really...
it's on almost like all Valve games that have like a freaking loot box system. All like there's always gonna be these blithering idiots who just sit there in front of a Twitch stream opening fucking cases until they like stage a reaction when they get something that's literally like half decent.
Yeah, and, like, just...
Gambling is not cool.
We're going to loot boxes later.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, but, like, thing about it is, like, it's a good game. I love it to death, but, like, it's just...
I probably the only reason like why I would ever go back to TF2 is I'd watch like a really funny like source filmmaker animation.
Oh, yeah,
and then
I
I'd
know.
go back and play the game
And
just
then
so I
get
can hear
depressed.
that like spy snort voice line.
Oh my god, yeah. And then get depressed and all that forever.
Alt F4.
Yeah, but, like...
Uninstall Team Fortress 2.
It's a good game, but just I hate you.
Okay.
But it's a good game, but it's just oversaturated. The communities, it's really.
I wouldn't say oversaturated. It sort of died down. It was oversaturated at one point, but I think it's sort of
really
died
gone.
down.
It's really gone to crap with all the updates. And like,
team-based shooters have all but died out.
yeah, I mean,
Like nobody talks about Overwatch. Nobody talks about Team Fortress.
the other reason I don't.
I mean, nobody talked about Battleborn at all.
The thing is, the main reason about Team Fortress 2 that like I've grown to dislike it is that the thing about the game is like there are people that will never stop playing the game and they just keep growing. And then, for example, like me and River, when we got Overwatch, we left the game for about like an entire year.
More than a year,
Yeah.
like 2 years.
Yeah, and then we came back to it and
We just got nene really
I just
hard.
didn't find it fun because like I miss the days where people did not play the game 25 like
Anger snipers.
like, I just really miss.
Sometimes I can
Gnome.
go back on 2 for it and land a couple headshots.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
know,
fun,
like-
but that's so rare, and it's such like a.
Remember the days when like we just go around server and just dance around with your dancing mode around the internet?
Yeah.
And then
with
now,
the go kart.
And then now if we do that at all, we just instantly get shot.
I remember in the heyday where I used to play like engineer. I was an engineer main for a while.
Oh my god, engineer was like the only class I'd ever play now.
Yeah, I mean.
And maybe a bit of sniper because I play a bit of that Overwatch, you know, mate.
Widow. I don't like Widowmaker. Widowmaker is like supposed to be sniper,
But she's broken.
not broken.
Well, yeah, she's just annoying.
Just not. I just don't think she's fun to play. Because
I don't think she's fun to play against or fun to play.
yeah, not fun to play against, not fun to play.
Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna go. We're gonna stick on the first-person shooter. Okay. And-
Half-Life.
Let's go. Well, I've never played Half-Life. We're trying to do.
I haven't played Half-Life either. I should play Half-Life.
Yeah. Same. All right, but we're gonna talk about Overwatch.
Yeah.
I like Overwatch. I think it's a good
god!
game.
I remember this one time where I got 8 wins in my 9 wins out of 10 in my placement matches, and I got placed in bronze.
Dude, I hate that so much. Like when you do really good, but they're like, "Oh, you did good, man, bronze."
You get bronze.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to play with these 2 people that I don't play with anymore.
Oh God.
Don't say their names.
Should we name drop them?
No, not name drop.
All right, we're gonna name drop them. But yeah, there's 2 people that we used to play games with, and both of them became complete pee brains. We're trying to keep this PG.
Yeah, PG.
No cursing. You already cursed twice.
Darn.
But yeah, like just Overwatch. It's a good game. It has good mechanics and like the diversity.
Honestly, I think the toxic community is always like you said a while ago, it's all fled to Fortnite.
Yeah, I know. That's like a lot of the toxic community games have fled to Fortnite, and I'm glad because like I enjoy Overwatch. I think it's a really fun game. I enjoy
I
playing.
think they should have they added any new heroes?
Brajut.
No, after that.
No.
Seriously, Brigitte was like 2 years ago.
No,
No, 1 year ago.
No, not even a year. Like a few months.
Oh, it was like a few months ago. Yeah, it was.
Like Doomfist was like the latest after Brigitte.
No, before Brigitte.
Before Brigitte, it was Doomfist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Doomfist like a year ago.
Who actually plays Doomfist?
No one.
Honestly, like he's a really.
He's.
If they just made his little pew pew shotgun a little better and made him a little bit faster, he'd probably be like actually decent.
Yeah.
And if they made him jump higher.
Yeah. But like, all right, now back.
Really, the way to make a character better is just make him move faster because dodging is like
definitely.
basically everything.
Yeah, definitely. Like, and now we're gonna go into Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Great game.
Great game.
Love the game to death.
It's just
toxic.
hit reg. Toxic.
Oh my god. Thing is, every time I
Operation
play,
Health.
thing is, like I play all the time.
We played all the time.
Yeah, before my computer broke, like we played it all the time, and the thing is, I would get kicked from the server so many times because I team kill people. Then I recognized that, oh wait, I'm gonna get permabanned because even though I spent $15 on this game.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's so dumb. Things like, in a game that you pay for.
In a game that you pay for that has a toxic community.
You shouldn't have a permaban option.
Especially in casual. Like in ranked, yeah, that's just
You get permaban from rank, but from getting permaran from playing casual is like really, really dumb. I get, hey, maybe you're being a toxic player, but the thing is, you pay money for that game. It doesn't matter if it's a toxic, if you're being toxic or not. If you pay money for something, you get that. Okay, you don't. It's not like you spend money on a chair and then like you sit in the chair.
You sit in the chair the wrong way and it kicks you out of the chair.
Yeah, and then the store goes like, wow, you sit in the chair too much. All right, it's our chair now. You can't have it.
You can't have it.
You can never come to the rest of the weekend. The end. Goodbye.
Staples in a nutshell.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I really want Ubisoft to fix that in the game. Cause like,
honestly, I'm starting to like Ubisoft as a game developer.
Yeah, although they made some good games like For Honor. River just introduced me to For Honor, and like I've been playing.
No honor.
I'm trash.
Shove people off a cliff.
I'm trash at the game, but it's honestly really good game.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta stick on the any more first-person shooters we can take.
Okay. Any more first-person shooters?
Payday 2.
Payday 2. Yeah.
Payday 2.
Payday 2.
Awesome game.
Graphics are a bit lacking.
Well, it's an old game.
Oldish.
It's really old.
Yeah.
It's a really
and the engine it runs on is like so.
But the game's so fun to play.
It is so fun to play, but it gets boring after a little bit.
Yeah, it just really, there's only one thing.
Especially after you like go infamous, because then you have to start back from the beginning and you have 0 skill points.
Really?
Once you go infamous, you basically go back to level 0, but you have 1 infamous, and you get like a point. You get like new masks and new XP and like an XP boost. So
Wow.
it's honestly not good.
That's not good. Yeah, like
if you could stay at just level 100 forever and never go infamous, like that'd be pretty good.
do you have an option to go infamous? Or
Yeah.
do you just automatically go?
No, you have an option.
Oh, good. Alright.
But if you there are some cool masks that you get out of it though.
Alright. Yeah, but like, Payday 2 is a fun game, just, it kind of gets bland after a while.
It does get bland.
It's just the same thing over and over. I think Games Launcher just see it on the thing, but like,
Oh yeah.
but it just,
Remember those times?
it just keeps going on, just like, it does the same thing over and over and over
I
again.
mean, testing new builds is fun, but when you're going up against the same exact enemies, it's
Yeah, just like, yeah.
I mean, blowing up a SWAT van is sort of fun, but
Well, that's always fun.
we should play like probably my favorite like heist is like the meth lab one.
Oh yeah, that was a cool one.
Yeah, cause probably you can just put trip mines at every single door.
Yeah, I know, that one's a fun one, cause like, it's like you feel like you're actually under siege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in like bank heist, you can just walk out of the darn bank and you won't get shot. But outside like house, it's like so open and you just get shot from everywhere.
Yeah,
and
I
die.
know. Yeah. Alright,
What's another game we can talk about?
it's another subject.
Besides first-person shooters, we're running off of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Survival games.
Ooh, survival games.
Let's start with Don't Starve Together, even though you've barely played that game. I really like Don't Starve Together, right? Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together are honestly like some of my favorite games. The mechanics and just...
Yeah, they're fun.
You've played like 5 minutes.
More than 5 minutes. I
Yeah.
played like an hour and a half.
I know, but you know what I mean.
It's just... Is there more than just gathering resources and killing spiders?
Yeah, there's a lot more. The thing about Don't Starve Together is that it's a game, it's a challenging game. It's really hard and it takes a while to progress, but when you think about it, actually it doesn't.
After an hour and a half, I only killed like 1 spider. And
Well,
you in the comments probably would beg to differ because you probably like, damn, speedrun game. He kills 5 spiders in 10 seconds.
What's you mean?
Ooga ooga.
Are you basing like the goodness of the game after how many spiders you've killed?
Maybe.
The thing is, like, you could play all of Don't Starve Together and not kill a single animal.
That's true, but it's more fun that way.
Yeah, the thing like Don't Starve Together, like
PETA on your
there's
ass.
so many ways to play. Like, the characters are so diverse. Like every character has their own special thing.
There's some characters that are not like actually very good.
Why?
Wickford.
Wickford? No, Wickford's really good because like her battle spear and her battle helmet's really good, and she, when she kills something, she gets health and sanity after killing it. After killing a mob.
I don't like it when you actually have to kill them.
Yeah, But then again, she also can only eat meat. So like, every character is very balanced. They all have their good side and their bad side. Like Maxwell, he can't really do crap, but he like never loses sanity, and he creates shadow puppets.
Shadow puppet.
Which is awesome. And Wilson, like, he has no downsides. But
he has no upsides either.
But his only upside is that he grows a beard, which is useful in wintertime.
He grows a beard?
Yeah.
He grows a beard?
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember there's a blanket inside his pillow.
Alright, whatever. We're gonna order them both. Yeah. Just don't starve and don't starve together. You should play the game. It's really fun.
Don't podcasts last like an hour and a half?
We can do it however long we want. Just when we're done.
I'd say 30 minutes.
No. I say we just go until we're done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Survival games next.
Yeah,
Unturned.
Oh my god, Unturned is a free game on Steam. It's a zombie survival game.
The zombie part isn't really prevalent.
Yeah.
It's mainly a PvP game. I hope they change that to 4.0.
I know, yes. But Unturned, we love Unturned. I love Unturned.
I love Unturned.
Dude,
it's so PvP based, and
Yeah.
you'll find so many creative servers with like, and not even that. What's worse is you'll find kids servers, which is just outrageous because you can just log in and get a kit and then bam.
I just can't wait for
Go kill people.
Because like, I just want Nelson to like make it a full survival game, like Rust. Rust is a full-on survival game. I've played Rust before and it's fun.
One time I played Rust, it was with that idiot kid Zion.
With Zion. No one likes Zion. Oh crap, we name dropped someone.
Oh shit, we name dropped. He doesn't watch my videos. He doesn't even know my damn channel. Or yours, for that matter.
Sorry Zion, I guess.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's long gone.
He's back in Florida.
Shall we
where he
name
belongs.
drop tall Asian kid that we don't like?
Tall Asian kid?
6th grade, knowing.
Tall Asian kid. I don't know. Who
iPad. 6th grade. Sixth grade. In our homeroom, really tall, skinny Asian kid that had the ego the size of the Eiffel Tower.
Jason? Who? David? Oh!
Oh, you know, we're gonna save school stories for later. Cool stories.
Cool story.
Cool story. Alright, now we're going back
I dropped the pillow.
Oh crap. Now we're going back to a video game. We're sorry about that.
All I want is video game.
I'm like hanging out with my good old pal River. We just went to a place and played Dominion.
Dominion's fun.
Dominion's a great card game. Now, let's stay back on track. So,
Okay.
Unturned.
Podcasts are kind of about going off track, though.
Well, like podcasts, you have a subject and you stick to that subject. Our subject is video games. You stick to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's another video game?
Oh no, we gotta go off Unturned. Yeah. So.
Unturned.
Yes, honestly, the survival aspect isn't that good. Like, but
yeah,
but the thing about the game.
Growing plants isn't rewarding because it gives you true hunger.
But it's
hunger.
It's a fun game. You should get it. Multiplayer is kind of bullcrap. You play for like 30 minutes and you
get shot and then you start from square one.
Yeah, or you're on a server with like no one on at the moment. Then you get like base brain stuff and get the best stuff in the game.
And then you get killed and then you go back to square one.
Yeah, exactly. Like
honestly, I think mainly survival games are based off multiplayer survival games are based off of that premise.
Yeah,
you go on, you build a base, and then you get nade, and then you go back to square one.
Rinse and repeat. And the thing is, Unturned does it well, in my opinion.
It does it well, but after 400 hours, I mean.
Yeah, I just think they should need to get rid of like raiding guns.
Yeah, I think it should just be explosives, and actually explosives should be harder to craft.
And I also think they should do a lot less damage, and also structures should be a lot stronger.
There are plugins that make structures a lot stronger.
Yeah,
but there are very few servers with those plugins.
Yeah. Because like, the thing is, Unturned, like, it's a very fun game. Things like
honestly, one of my favorite things to do is just go on Arena, and when there's not mic spammers, it's actually fun.
Yeah, but like for me, it's like, I love going to a vanilla store and like. Every time I just go out and just do a normal loot run, it feels rewarding. You feel like you're actually gaining something. Unlike in Rust, like, whoa, I got rocks. Whoa.
I use rock, chop down tree,
or like in Terraria, like, I went to the other side of this large world. Now I got nothing. Now go back.
Maybe I should go fishing? Nah, too lazy.
Yeah, cause like, a really, really, really fun game. I recommend you should
Get Unturned. I mean, you'll love it. You'll probably hate it at first because, I don't know, difficulty.
It's grindy.
Yeah, always play on easy for your first 50 hours.
Yeah, actually, I think the main reason we get suckled so much is because we play only on easy.
Well, I don't know.
See, because like rating is definitely brought down in normal mode. Because
in hard mode, it's like non-existent.
yeah, but hard mode's bullcrap.
Yeah, you get those mega zombies, and literally they'll nene you so hard that you
Go into the next stratosphere.
The next stratosphere?
Yeah.
Where's that one?
Few galaxy away, I don't know. But
yeah,
just Game Unturned.
One Punch Man.
It's a great game. It does have problems that I hope Nestle will fix with Unturned 4, but it's still like one of my favorite games. Ooh, Subnautica.
What?
Subnautica, that's the survival game.
Here, I'll let you talk about that. I'm gonna go get a snack.
No. It's a podcast. No snacks. Breaking.
Seriously, I don't want to talk about Subnautica.
I'm just gonna say it's a good game. You're plugging your ear, like
It's a good game. Whatever.
He played for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then I got a peeper, and then I got eaten by some idiot shark, and then bam.
You don't know how to play.
I don't know how to play.
The thing is, like, it's a game where like the thing
Watch
is like
Jacksepticeye.
the thing is like when playing Subnautica, the experience is so much more mesmerizing when you go into it blind. But
I went into it blind.
But I feel like.
Well, actually, I didn't go into it.
I feel like the game's a lot more fun when you have like pointers. Like, don't have everything spoiled for you. Just like know what you need. Just like the items you need at least. Like know what to do.
Kind of like what we do at Terraria on like the wiki and stuff.
Yeah, 'cause, like thing is, you can look stuff up.
I really don't think that Subnautica is sort of like a fitting game for a wiki because going out and getting stuff is a lot different. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, just like definitely if you don't know what Subnautica is, you should get it. It's a great game. I love it to death.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
River, shut up. Get off your iPad. Yeah, but like.
Wait, I don't. You talked about. Oh, we can't say Steven. Can't talk about Steven just yet.
School stories. Coming soon. But
I don't remember him having an iPad though.
Yeah, he always brought his iPad to school. Played like Shadow Fight 2 and Pokemon Emulator. It was mainly during lunch.
I never sat next
I had
to
all
him.
3 core classes. We only had our own room together.
Yeah, we only had homeroom.
Yeah, but yeah, another time. But yeah, Minecraft's a survival game. Minecraft can be the ending of survival and the going into sandbox.
Okay.
Yes, but
Let's go into Terraria.
next.
Okay, well
It's
you talk about Subnautica.
Yeah. Well, no, we're going to Minecraft.
Oh,
Minecraft.
I thought Minecraft was a survival game.
It's a survival sandbox.
Well, is Terraria a survival game?
It's more of an adventure game.
You can get killed, therefore it's a survival game.
You can get killed and for honor, and you can get killed and paid.
Well, you can get killed by the environment.
You can die and you can get killed in the environment by the Geometry Dash.
Geometry Dash is an arcade game.
You see what I mean? We'll get to Terraria, but so Minecraft. Everyone knows what Minecraft is.
Everybody knows what Minecraft.
I think Minecraft.
Even like the idiots who made Despacito know what Minecraft is.
I think Minecraft's a good game.
Hero Brian.
Just I have
Oh
no
my
problem
god!
with
I
it.
remember I watched this video so long ago about Hero Brian's sighting on Minecraft PE. I swear, I was like 6 years old.
Oh no, but like text only, no voices.
No, I heard the kids scream.
Oh, mine is I used to watch like how to get Hero Brian in your Minecraft world like Pocket Edition.
Yeah, I remember.
And like they had no voices, just like text appearing.
Oh, is that like Windows Movie Maker?
and no, and they're like playing Minecraft and then like they go like, "Lol, just kidding, get Mega Prank," and then like.
It wasn't Mega
then
Prank.
in the
Mega
end-
Prank is actually funny. They probably just said like.
No, and then in the end.
Get wrecked.
Then in the end, they made a John Cena joke. I'm not joking.
When was this? 2008?
I have no idea.
Were you like 2?
Yes. But
4 years.
I think
remember I had a
Minecraft's
chocolate cake when I was 4 years
I
old.
think Minecraft's a good game. There's some good stuff with Minecraft. Just the community's pretty crappy.
The community of
Really bad.
every game is crappy.
Starbound.
Don't remind me.
Alright, and Sam.
Don't remind me about the
Well,
time I
we
joined.
only have one
Every
other-
time I join a Discord server, I get just utterly blown away by the blithering idiots.
Yeah. We should.
Promote the Gnome King Discord,
Go to the Gnome King Discord channel.
please.
We'll plug it in.
I'll literally give you money.
No, you won't.
Well,
I'll
I'll give you a fidget spinner.
We'll talk about that at the very end of the video, at the podcast.
Okay.
But- Dude, stop whining like a baby.
I am a baby.
Okay, but Gary's
Big
mod.
baby. Oh, Gary's mod.
Gary's mod is a sandbox game and it's so much fun.
It's so much fun because you can download stupid amounts of add-ons.
Yeah,
to
so-
get all your friends really pissed because they have to download your add-ons.
It's so annoying, Danik.
Oh, Danik had like 550 add-ons. They
Oh
were
my
all
God.
like 3 megabytes.
Thing is, like, Gary's mod is a really fun game. It's annoying when you have a friend like me and River do that.
Playing Gary's mod without friends is I can't say that.
It's really boring.
It's really boring.
But
Because you'll just go on Sandbox and you'll shoot things and
but it's really fun with friends.
like murder and prop hunt and things
Well,
like
you
that.
get mad every time we play prop hunt. Remember the time we were on the space map and I like right behind you and you couldn't find me and you got all mad.
I totally remember that.
You got really mad at me.
Yeah, I got pissed.
It,
And
well,
that
it
was
was
back at the time we used Skype.
6th grade. Skype. We called it the Skype phase.
The Skype phase.
The Skype phase was the worst phase.
The Skype phase went all the way until like almost the ending of
6th grade.
like summer break of 6th grade.
Yeah.
And then we found this magic.
Then we went to.
I was playing Overwatch this one time, and Danik was calling me on Skype, and he said, "Hey, there's this cool new thing called Discord." And I was like, "What is it?" It's basically like Skype but better. I mean, it's got a few bugs and it crashes every now and then, but like it's pretty cool. It makes everybody sound better. I'm like, okay, I'll try it.
Okay. Alright, yeah, but okay, and Gary's mod's good. Get Gary's mod.
If you don't have friends, don't get Gary's mod. If you have
Oh, yeah.
friends, get Gary's mod. Because then you can play shit like Prop Hunt, and it's so fun.
Dude, let's go into Rare and Starbound.
Career or adventure games?
Yeah.
Sandbox games was like 2 games.
Yeah.
Okay. Adventure games. Let's start with Terraria and Starbound last. Let's leave the juicy one for last.
Oh yeah. So Terraria, really good game.
Really, really good.
Although there are parts where like it's really boring grind.
Oh yeah, especially at the very, very beginning of hard mode, where you have to mine up all those ores.
Oh god.
It's really bad, except if you're like Jesus, which you aren't.
Yeah, but it's Terraria is a really fun game. Like the boss fights are really cool.
The boss fights are really cool.
Every
And
boss.
the thing that Gary's mod can't say is that it's fun on single player.
Yes, exactly. And a lot of games can't do that.
I mean, well, like Nintendo games can do that.
Because Nintendo games are only single player, pretty much.
I beg to differ. Mario Kart.
Most of them are single player.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. But yeah, it's like yeah.
Does anybody actually play like Hey Pikmin?
Who cares about Nintendo games?
Yeah, I don't care about Nintendo
Yeah.
games either. Especially Smash 4. I hate Smash 4.
Why? Oh yeah, the Smash is currently here.
Smash 5 just seems like so much better. And Snake.
I can't wait for the new Smash game. It looks
Even
awesome.
if we don't have a Switch, it's still like really fun.
Wait, can we get on the Wii U? Please tell me we can get on the Wii U.
I think it's a Switch only.
I despise Nintendo with every fiber of my being.
I think they'll probably put it on the Wii U, but
Good.
I don't know. They've been making so many Switch exclusives recently,
Things-
like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and like
Alright, real quick, we're gonna go into Nintendo real quick.
yeah, just Nintendo.
Thing is, Nintendo makes great games, and they know it. And then you know what they do? They
It's kind of like Valve. Like Valve knows they make.
exclusive. It's kind of like Xbox. Exclusive. Exclusive. Exclusive.
I don't want any more goddamn exclusive. Bad word. Oh no.
still PG.
Yeah. Oh, I remember I watched a PG movie that had ASS.
Yeah, there were a few curses for just trying to keep it to minimum. Alright, but just Nintendo, they create a new console and they eventually put and make it really expensive and they put only the good games on there. And then we're just thinking like, what? No, we want to play a new Smash game.
Honestly, the 3DS is outdated as balls.
I know. It's like, I remember when the 3DS came out 2 years later, boom, Nintendo Switch.
Nah, I mean the Nintendo 3DS has been out since like 2010, and then the 3DS, new 3DS XL came out like 2 years ago, and it's still outdated, and the screen still looks like garbage.
Yeah.
And the games are still on these tiny ass cartridges.
But the thing is, like, they're probably gonna keep it on Wii U because they've kept using Wii U for a while now. Honestly, they've kept putting a lot of games on Wii U, which they entirely forgot about Wii. It's normal Wii.
You know what? The reason I like the Wii is because of Wii Sports.
Then again, you can just play on the Wii U with better graphics.
It'll never have the same nostalgic feeling of the original Wii Sports.
The nostalgic feeling of being able to get close to the screen and see, and every pixel.
Raging your Wii Golf.
Just like
I remember when I used to get so angry at Wii Golf.
Oh my god.
When I'd play with my parents and I'd be on like quadruple bogey and I'd literally be crying my eyes out.
Alright, now back to
Terraria and Starbound.
I think we're
Terraria, there's like 14 bosses, I think.
We were talking about it. Just like everything's fun about the game except for like the
really grindy parts.
Maybe with like the transition to the fight, the beginning to fight Wall of Flesh and the beginning of Hard Mode. That's about it. That's the only bad parts I can think of.
Yeah. Well, maybe like the part right after Plantera, right?
Oh, yeah.
It opens up so many doors. It opens up the hard mode dungeon, opens up Golem, opens up Duke Fishron. And then after Golem, it's the Lunatic Cultist, and then the end of the game. So, I mean, it's really short when you actually think about it.
Yeah, it's a pretty short game. Just how long you want to take playing it. It's all up to you. You can either rush.
After you beat the mechanical bosses, you're like basically done with the game.
Pretty much.
I mean, you have Plantera, Gold. There's a lot of bosses, but the whole time period that you fight those bosses is kind of slim.
Yeah, the only transition between them is like getting the new armor and gear.
Yeah, and like Pumpkin Moon, Frost Moon, and stuff like that. But that's it.
Yeah.
Now on to Starbound.
Wait, no. Well, this is another adventure game we got, right? Portal 2. No, the strategy.
Yeah, it's sort of like puzzle.
Would Fury count?
Fury is sort of like is a boss rush.
Yeah, never mind.
And is super like story driven. It's almost like it's almost as story driven as a damn Metal Gear Solid game.
Alright. Well, then let's
like an old Metal Gear Solid game. I'm not talking about like Metal Gear Solid 5 where it's 75% gameplay and 25% story. I'm talking about like an old Metal Gear Solid game where it's like 99% story and 1% video game.
the only option like quick time events like in Minecraft story mode.
Minecraft story mode.
Press A. Press B. Good job. You win.
You get a pie. Okay,
Yeah, but-
Starbound.
Oh god. I love Starbound.
I sort of love Starbound.
It's a fun game.
I would like to shortly record my screen and just look at the horrors that is the Starbound Discord.
We can make a different video about that.
Yeah, we can.
Because the podcast is just going to be a different background.
Yeah. Starbound. So we've never beat the game.
Thing is, Starbound is like Terraria, except they're very different.
Is like Terraria, except they're very different.
It's kind of like a same different situation. Like they're both 2D and the fighting style is very similar.
Yeah, it's just I mean, except with
Stamina
and you can aim, and there's no ammo.
Energy.
Wait, can you aim? Wait, that's a workshop edition.
No, there's aiming in Terraria.
Not with. I'm talking about melee weapons. Yeah, in Starbound there's aiming.
You're being really quiet.
Well, that's because I'm like thinking really hard and trying to talk.
Well, yes, like
Starbound is so much longer than Terraria.
But the thing is, like, it's so much more fun in the in-between points.
And the bosses are so few and far between.
They're like, no, the thing is, like...
There's like 4 bosses in the entire game.
Well, the mini-bosses, like, mini-quests.
That's still, like...
Abysmal.
Maybe not abysmal, but like, not very fun.
No,
I mean, the bosses,
the mini
like the UFO dude is like a nightmare.
Who? Oh, yeah.
The UFO penguin dude?
Oh, God, the main boss guys.
Yeah, the main boss guy. That's a main boss. And then I remember...
The gem.
The gem?
In
Oh, yeah.
the mining facility.
The gem is kind of easy once you know what you're doing.
But it's still a boss.
Still a boss. And then... What's the third? Oh, the third boss is that, like, witch lady.
Your fodder.
Yeah, no, we have together. And we went, you know, when we were trying to find the ruins to get all the artifacts? And then the third artifact, the high level one, at the end there was a boss fight and you fight up.
I think that was you and Danik.
Probably was me and Dan.
Yeah, because you and Danik, like, grinded a bunch during the game.
Yeah, I remember, like, your computer stopped working and then...
No, I just didn't play.
Oh.
Yeah, but, like, Starbound, like...
It's so much longer.
The traveling mechanic is so fun. I
yeah,
love
and especially making like a home base.
Oh my god, that's so much fun. Like, I love the mechs that they added. Like,
they're so hard to get. Actually, never mind.
That you already have them pretty much instantly.
Yeah, they aren't very useful though. I mean,
making a space base is cool though.
It costs like $1 million.
It's cool.
It's cool though.
Yeah, it's like the thing is, Starbound's a really fun game. Like, the in between is a lot cooler than like in Terraria, except like.
Yeah, the in between bosses is so much more fun in Starbound. That's where the game shines. In Terraria, it's the exact opposite. The boss fights are where the game shines.
Yeah, just Starbound and Terraria. You should get both games. They're both marvelous games.
I mean, Steam Summer Sale is going on right now. I'd love to look at the prices, but I can't touch my mouse or else there'll be background noise.
Whoa. But like, yeah, just Starbound Terraria.
Should we go into arcade games now?
Like, that'd just be like Geometry Dash.
And BTD Battles.
Oh, yeah.
And Castle Crashers.
Alright, yeah, let's go on.
Well, to wrap up Starbound, I would like you to if you want like some major brain damage.
Brain cancer.
No, I was gonna question if I could say cancer.
Well, it's not a curse word, okay?
Yeah, so you go on Reddit and you do r/Starbound, and then you go to the Discord server, and then you play a game with count the anime profile pictures. Go to the art tab, and then you're done.
You will literally
Situational awareness. It's like the Skyrim meme where like you're leveled down situational awareness to 0.
It's like when someone throws down a mine in Brawlhalla.
Oh yeah, you throw down a mine and then you just walk over it.
Yeah,
It's like they throw a mine. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna really tactically place this mine, and then as soon as they throw it, their brain just turns off instantly, and then they just walk over it.
You wanna shove your keyboard down your ear and press Alt F4 and hope that it closes you out of existence. All right, now that's Starbound. Really,
That's Starbound.
Terraria, get both games. They are so good. They are so worth it.
Honestly, okay. Now on to arcade games.
Let's go with
Beginning with Geometry Dash and ending with Castle.
Everyone knows
Crashers.
what Geometry Dash is. Everyone knows it. The soundtrack's mediocre.
Yeah, it's mediocre, and especially
The gameplay is meh. It's okay.
The gameplay is literally just clicking, and
It's not the worst game. It's fun. Just like
then there's just some people who no life it and play shit like Bloodbath and like one attempt it. it's like with the whole when they first added like extreme demons and people started making like just the most extreme levels, it started to sort of go downhill. It was fun at first. Like it was around 1.8, people were just making really fun levels and sort of easy levels. You could go around and sort of like test out the decoration of the game.
Yeah.
And then around 1.9, they just
Opens the bob.
oh yeah, it opens the bob really good.
Yeah.
And they all started making like really, really hard levels. And there are some really hard levels in the game like that I like. There's just a lot of them that are just like really edgy names.
The thing is, there's not much to talk about Geometry Dash.
Yeah, it's just the community is kind of filled with brainlets who break their hand so they can play the crap out of an arcade game that probably has about 2 hours of playtime. Maybe more than 2 hours.
Alright, and Castle Crashers.
No, ending with Castle Crashers, gone to BTD Battles next.
Ooh, Balloon BDD Battles. It's a
free game.
It's a mobile game. It's on Steam, but mobile game that went to Steam as well. It's fun.
It's really fun.
I have no problems with it.
There are no problems with it except for that one time when you get a free entry into the rainbow thing and somebody regrow rainbow rushes you.
Just the balloon setting is kind of bullcrap, but that's about it.
I mean, it's sort of a way to shorten the games. Because without it, the games would last like about a year and a half.
But I mean, like the spamming is kind of bullcrap.
Well, spamming like weak balloons gets your eco up, or gets your income up.
But just spamming balloons just to be annoying.
Yeah, spamming balloons just to be. Hey Eli, you like the color green?
I want to stab you.
I remember that so.
Yeah,
Just so fondly.
It's a fun game.
It's a fun game. It's free. You'll probably get like some hours out of it. It's really fun. Anyway, now on to Castle Crashers.
What about Broforce? Is that an arcade game?
Yeah, it's sort of an arcade.
Broforce.
Broforce.
It's a really hard game. It's hard. It's
hard.
But
It's not really my style of game, but I can see like a lot of people who like it.
I love Broforce because just like the Broforce.
Oh yeah, at the beginning.
The manliness of the game, they do it in the way like Bill and Ted did it.
Oh yeah.
Anyone have you seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Yeah, I have.
Have you seen Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey? The second one's better than the first.
I should probably watch Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
It's so good. But anyways, away from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, it just doesn't count what Bill and Ted doesn't make it take a thing
really over the top,
and
but just magically make it work.
Just and it does it so well with putting bro in everyone's name, the Brominator, Indiana Brones.
It's just putting bro in everything.
Just that standard, and the gameplay is really smooth and it's fun. Although it's really hard, every character is it has their own little special thing that makes them unique, and you'll fall. I love the game to death. I recommend you guys get it.
Enter the Gungeon.
Yes. It's fun.
It's fun. It's just really hard.
It's really hard.
I mean, all the little dudes are pretty easy to deal with. It's just the bosses.
Yeah, the bosses are kind of bullcrap hard.
I mean, if you have a really high DPS weapon, you can just press the blanks and then just go.
Thing is, but first you gotta get that weapon. The chance of you getting a
high DPS weapon is really low.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's more about skill than anything.
Yeah,
and I don't really have much
it's
skill.
It's fun, but I don't play it as much anymore. Yeah, and any other games that we can think of?
Well, Castle Crashers was. How about Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links?
No.
Okay, that's sort of an arcade game.
Yeah. Brawlhalla?
Oh yeah.
Alright. If you don't know what Brawlhalla is,
it's just basically Smash Brothers, but free on Steam
and a bit better.
Not better than
It's it's better in some way. It's actually fun to play by yourself.
It's fun to play by yourself.
Yeah, and also
on Smash 4, it's just not.
Also, every character it's same with Smash, like every character, there's way too many characters, but like in Brawlhalla, the thing is, every week it changes up different characters.
Yeah, you unlock different characters.
Yeah, that way it's like, it's not like you get really good at a character and then you can get really good at someone else. It actually brings in a lot more variety than some games do. And River made this point another time, that like, people are just going to play a certain character from Smash because they love that character from a game.
Yeah.
Like Brawlhalla is just a character.
It's just a person.
Cause like things like how I like Koji and Mirage.
Yeah.
Their abilities are really fun and I like their playstyles.
I mean, I like sort of characters that are ability heavy. I don't know. It's just, it's basically Smash Brothers on PC for free on Steam,
and it has,
it's actually sort of unpopular. Like I'd say it's about as unpopular as For Honor.
There's like only one YouTuber I know that like actively talks about the game, and that's Akindale of War. You know who that is?
Sorta.
It's a friend of Power Cynicals.
Oh yeah, that dude.
The guy before the drunk and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually watch him and I like him. He's cool.
So back to arcade games.
Yeah, Castle Crashers. I love Castle Crashers.
I think that just for the hell of it, we should just throw Fury into arcade games.
Yeah, why not?
We're never gonna talk about it if we don't throw it in here.
Alright, let's just do it after Castle Crashers.
Yeah, okay. Castle Crashers. It's like 11 years old, and it basically is the embodiment of the word Newgrounds.
But it is a wonderful game. I really like it. The thing is, like,
it's more fun. The more people you have, the more fun it is.
Oh my god, definitely. Especially for the level I'm stuck on. I'm stuck on a volleyball level.
Oh god,
And-
volleyball.
And the thing is, if anyone's played Castle Crashers, the depth perception is awful.
Yeah. Like you'll just go, you have to look at the shadows to see if they line up, is so to actually hit somebody.
And then like in the volleyball thing, like the volleyball is moving really quickly and you actually got like hit it, and if you're not in the perfect lane, it you don't get it.
It's I mean, for a game that's 8 years old, or even more than that, probably.
But it's a wonderful game. It's really fun to play with friends and all that.
Isn't
And
it like
it's also fun to play by yourself.
5 or 6 years old?
Yeah, it's really old, but it's really fun. Yeah, alright, let's just go on to Fury. This is like probably where we're gonna spend maybe the longest.
Okay.
If you don't know
Should
Fury
I just go ahead and spoil the entire story?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm just going to explain what Fury is because it's not a very popular game.
No, by a long shot, it's not a popular
And that's
game.
sad because it's such a good one.
It is.
But so Fury is a boss rush game with an amazing soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack is just
'Cause-
like really good, but I've sort of grown to have less of appreciation.
The thing is, like, for
I
me, like,
found better.
Because thing is, like, I will just, sometime when I'm at home, I'll just, when I'm doing chores, I'll just listen to like a Fury or some Nautica soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I'll just sit there and I love it to death.
Danger 624 while cleaning a table. The silence was just us like moving our hands in a cleaning motion.
Yeah. But it's such a good game.
Yeah.
The soundtrack's awesome, and like the game mechanics and everything is. The bosses are all so cool.
They all have really good characters. They all have really good
The
voice
hand.
lines. Oh, the hand is my favorite.
Yeah, the hand is definitely my favorite so far too.
The hand?
And it's like the thing. The game's really hard, but it's hard in a fun way.
I thought the scale was a bit like underdeveloped because you knew sort of, you didn't really know who he was,
Yeah.
but I mean you sort of figure out who he is, but it takes a while to
I don't
figure
even
out who.
figure out who he is.
Oh, you don't want me to spoil that for
Yeah,
you?
well, okay. Do you get one later in the game?
No.
Okay, we'll tell me after the podcast.
Yeah, and basically all the bosses have some sort of motive, and they're all trying to keep you in this big prison, and it doesn't.
The
really-
rabbit guy.
Yeah, rabbit.
The rabbit
boy.
guy who helps you. I think is one of my favorite parts is like the in between walking, just hearing his dialogue. I'm like dialogue.
Well, there's some
dialogue.
people who thought the in between scene or in between cutscenes were just boring and stretched out.
I love-
I didn't think they were
I
because
mean,
honestly, they had some of the best like songs of the entire
Oh my god,
game.
the soundtrack, yes, and just the and just like with the dialogue from Rabbit Guy.
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, the voice.
And the story is really cool. Just like, it's such a good game. I love it to death.
I mean, yeah, the story is really good.
it's a bit confusing.
It's a tiny bit confusing. You'll get it after a little bit, but
And the thing is, it's a game that like you repeat a bunch.
yeah, you will repeat it a bunch. Like
Yeah.
you'll go through it once. There's 3 endings. Like there's a good ending, and there's a bad ending, and then there's the weird ending. Like there's a not so good ending.
Yeah. I think
It's really, really hard.
but it's good. It's
Honestly, if you crank it up to the highest difficulty, it is like a nightmare. Like what was the last boss I was on? I don't know. I think it was either the hand or the scale, and it was just mind-boggling. Like you would constantly be asking yourself, "How am I supposed to dodge this?" Like, what kind of Jesus man programmed this game and said, "This is okay.
Yeah.
This is dodgeable."
I think we've gone through everything with Fury.
Okay. Now.
Let's just go over some other games. Just in general.
Other games, World of Warships, and basically like World of Tanks, and basically all of those things. Although like
Oh, For Honor. I just want to say, I just tried For Honor today. I think it's great. It's really fun.
it's not like your conventional fighting game.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like, it's hard to explain. I've just started playing it.
It's basically like a sort of knight kind of duel sort of game. It's sort of like Fury in the way that like it's set up with the whole fighting.
Oh yeah.
Except it's way more close range.
And combats.
Yeah, and the combat.
Combos.
Yeah,
The combat.
combos. There's combos. There's honestly a lot of ways to play the game, and it's just like a really fleshed out fighting game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And the multiplayer is good. And there's a lot of different like ways to play it. Like if you like a more like Dark Souls-y kind of thing with like an open world, 4v4 kind of has you because the map is just so huge. And then there's 3v3, which I don't know, is kind of the same thing. Then there's 2v2, which is on like a pretty small map, but I don't know. And there's 1v1s, which are probably one of the most toxic game modes, because you'll have people who throw you off the edge just to get cheeky wins, so it looks good on their record, and like, it's so awful because the cheese tactics, there is a way to counter them, but it's so difficult to learn and to get like, because half of the beginning of the game is just learning how to counter these awful cheese tactics, and then the rest of the game is perfecting your like actual skills. Like the first half of the game is just learning how to prevent cheese tactics from happening.
And like learning how to actually move.
Yeah, move.
How to move? Really?
How do the gene?
Yeah, and
We already really went over like Nintendo games, so I don't know what we do now.
yeah. And like,
We sort of talked about bad games in the beginning, but I don't think we really did it as well as we could.
there aren't really many games. One of the games we don't like. World of Warships. Let's do that.
Well, it's not a game that we don't like, but it's just we don't play it very much because there's better alternatives.
See, like World of Warships is good game. Although it did take me literally an entire day to download.
Yeah, it took him an entire day to download.
It's fun. My favorite part is when me and her were recording a video, Quest for the Gamer Shot.
And I actually got a gamer
He
shot,
got a gamer shot.
but
The audio didn't work.
yeah, the audio didn't work.
And I was sad.
Yeah, I got a gamer shot,
But it's
and
really fun.
it was like a 20 km triple citadel, and I instantly one-shotted him, and it was great.
It's like, just the different like ships just in general are really cool. Like there's definitely a way to customize your playstyle.
Honestly, I don't like. There's a lot of people who like aircraft carriers, but I'm just not a fan. I thought I'd like really be into them, but I don't.
There's way different playstyle. Just introduce an entire different new thing,
Yeah,
right?
it's just they're hard to.
Understand, master.
I just don't really understand.
They're
them.
confusing.
That's probably why I don't play RTS games.
Yeah, and
Do I look like I have like I'm a smoker and I have a hole in my throat?
yeah.
I put a pillow around my throat. Like remember like people break their neck and they have like a neck brace. Okay, what was the game that we were gonna talk about?
Let's talk about loot boxes. In-game purchases.
Miami.
Ooh, Hollow Man.
Okay, Hotline Miami. Old game. The first one was released in 2012, and then the second one was I think in 2014.
But they are awesome.
They are mind-bogglingly hard.
Oh my god.
Like, if you've played the second game, dead ahead. Dead ahead.
Oh my god. Thing is, I love the game to death, but it's so hard. I feel like I'm actually gonna start crying after like
I beat it on hard mode, and that was such a painful endeavor.
The soundtrack is awesome.
The soundtrack is arguably like right up there next to Fury. I just think it's like one peg below Fury.
Yeah, I prefer Fury. Fury like has that more listenable, but it's
yeah, and there's adaptable like music, so when you get to a new phase in the boss fight, the music changes.
yeah, but definitely Hotline Miami is an awesome game. Hotline Miami 2 is a lot harder and still an awesome game.
Honestly, I like the second game a bit more because I don't know, it just feels more fun because the first game it was just Jacket and at the very end it was Biker, but Biker was an epilogue and it practically took place and it's not canon. So
I just think the story also really hard to figure out in my opinion.
yeah, the story is super hard to figure out and it only like really gets fully solved in the second game, and the second game is like I don't know, the story is like all over the place all the time and it's really hard to follow, and then once you finally like figure out what the story means, it's like, oh, okay, so that's what that means? Cool. Like really the allure of it is the gameplay and like the music, because I don't know, it's just fun to break into a bank with like Mega Drive music in the background.
Dual Uzis in your hand.
That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking like that weird. What was it, like the F2K or something?
Assault rifle.
Yeah, it's like the assault rifle, but
Yeah.
like the really weird blocky one from the second game.
I don't know.
Oh. The ones that the Colombians use, like, or I don't know.
Yeah, well, anyways.
Hotline Miami 1 and 2 are both really fun and both like really good.
Yeah. Alright.
I just had to close that one ad, okay?
Okay. I think that we're done here. Is there anything
You
else?
said you want to talk about loot boxes and like paid options.
Yeah, alright, let's do that real quick. Then we'll finish it. Yeah, so
we forgot to talk about Destiny 2 and the
I've never played before. Let's do
shit
games we
fuck
both.
that it is.
Let's just talk about games we both play.
Oh, there goes PG-13.
Whatever. No one cares.
Okay. Destiny 2.
No.
Arguably one of the most hyped up games that was ever made.
I haven't played it. Wait, I'm gonna wait till I play it and then we'll talk about it. We'll make another video.
You will probably quit the game after you beat the story. Because it's just the Crucible is sort of fun. Because then you have people using the Mida multi-tool and it makes you want to shoot yourself in the head.
But alright, yeah, so let's
favorite game developer.
Honestly, for me, I don't know my game developer that much, but Devolver, honestly.
Yeah, they made Hot. Well, Denetton made Hotline Miami, but they I think they either like bought the rights or did something along those lines.
Just
So
I really like Devolver. I've enjoyed every game that they've made that I've
didn't
played.
they make Ollie Ollie?
I don't know. I haven't played it.
It's like
But they made Broforce.
Yeah, they made Broforce. And their E3 presentations are just retarded.
God, but it's awesome. They do it so well.
It's a little bit over the top. I thought the one from last year was like a bit stupid.
But the thing is,
the one from this year was just a fat guy on a moped, and then he falls out of a moped and praises Jesus.
Like Devolver, what they do, they know how cancerous like video game communities are, and they make fun of it so well.
They sort of do. What's my favorite
thing? Like I saw a clip of them like E3, and they're like, "We're gonna add everyone's favorite thing: loot boxes."
Oh, I remember that.
They know. Thing is, they were the most aware.
And then there was like actual clapping in the audience.
Yeah.
But the yo-yo man kept on yoing.
Devolver just they understand everything. They see everything.
I don't know.
They know how to make a good game.
It's either Ubisoft, Game Bakers, Behemoth, or Devolver.
Thing is, I don't know my studio.
The Game Bakers made Fury. Ubisoft, made For Honor and Rainbow Six. And the Behemoth made Castle Crashers and Battle Block Theater.
Things like
and Devolver, made all those things. Maybe Kojima or Konami.
Konami. Well, Konami, like they're known for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, and then there was like Konami enslaved Kojima.
Yeah, just like thing is, I don't know my my video game studios that well. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember there was. Let's just go and help Eli with his game developers.
No, I'm good.
I'm not gonna click. I'm just gonna. Which one's this? Need for Speed.
I have no idea. EA.
Which is Rainbow Six. You already know that. Ubisoft. What's Astroneer?
Do you even know?
No.
Exactly.
What's Destiny 2?
I don't play Destiny 2.
I'm remembering it right now.
I don't even care about Destiny 2.
Bungie.
Team Fortress 2 is Valve.
World of Warships is Wargaming.
Wait, Portal 2 was Valve. Overwatch was it Blizzard?
Yeah, Blizzard. Attack on Titan tribute game is just this Chinese kid.
For Honor, Ubisoft, Terraria.
Brawlhalla.
Wait, wasn't Terraria like
Relogic?
Relogic. I thought it was Devolver. Don't Starve Together was Clay Entertainment.
Yeah.
I love. Oh, wait, let me phrase that. Clay Entertainment is my favorite.
Yeah.
They've made one of my two favorite all-time games.
Oxygen not included.
And Oxygen not included.
CS:GO was made by Valve.
Yeah, I know.
Battlefield was made by EA. BTD Battles was made by Ninja Kiwi.
Doesn't matter.
Codename Cure was probably these like idiots.
It doesn't even matter.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Discord. That's
EA.
a game. Turmoil. Who made Turmoil?
Oh yeah, Turmoil, good game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And Astroneer, good game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't start. Yeah, Clay. Wrecked.
It's an indie game. We don't know this thing. It's just one guy.
Idiot.
It's kind of like. Thing is, also, I want to go back to one term for a second.
Yeah.
Independent creators. That is
Nelson. Yeah.
One of the things I love so much about Turn is that one guy.
I mean, it's really smartly dressed games now.
But it's one guy.
Nelson.
Nelson
Sexton.
Nelson's doing a really good job for what he can for one guy.
I mean, yeah. I just hope Unturned 4 comes out by Halloween.
Probably won't. Because it seems like from the look of it, it's going to be like probably the biggest update yet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, 3.0 was a big deal.
What they add?
You don't remember? Nobody remembers Unturned 2 except for like 2 people.
Unturned 3 is like when it became out of early access.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like they didn't add much.
Unturned 3 is where it is now. And Unturned 2 was like way blockier. It looked like that terrible game Nomad.
Yeah. Actually, the thing about Unturned 3
Yeah.
is that all they really did was add the map and say they're out of early access.
Well, they changed the graphics a hell of a lot.
But that's about it. They didn't add them any
No,
more.
I think they added prone, and
No.
they added a lot more weapons.
Wait, Unturned 3 was when it like came out of early access. Right?
Unturned 2 was way different than what you think. Unturned 2 was like, I'll pull it up.
Did we play Unturned 2?
No, we didn't play Unturned 2. Unturned 2 was like arguably when the game was like first budding. We didn't play.
Well, yeah. Just this is the Gnome for That podcast. We're gonna actually close out now.
Yeah.
All right, so no, we're gonna plug in things. So
Oh no, we don't want to talk about Dirt Rally.
no, we're not. We're just gonna plug in some stuff. Okay. So
Gnome King Discord.
yeah, you go to in the link in the description below. There will be the Gnome King Discord. If you want to interact with me, River, or Random Stuff for Life, please come on. And
Yeah, I
we'll
don't
be
know
on
if we
there.
should name drop him.
He'll be on the podcast one day. We'll not name drop. It's really cool.
There's a lot of other people on there.
that are our friends. Oh wait, crap. But still, you just join and
We could definitely use some more people.
Yeah,
If you're a brainlet, we're gonna kick you.
Thing is, I'd love to talk to you guys. Although no one watches me, but still, I love to talk to my
20
friends.
subscribers.
25 actually.
I have like 21, so
No, you have like 19.
that's fair. I have more than that.
I don't think so. I don't know. But anyways,
I
yeah.
remember I had 18 when I made the AOT tribute game video.
I think you've been stuck at like 18 for a while.
No, I remember I went back up to 20, and I think like those two people that we played Overwatch with for a while unsubscribed. So I think that took me down a few pegs.
Alright, yeah. So go check out Itznal. He's really cool. Although he uploads like once every 5 millenniums.
I made that new video.
Oh yeah. Don't say anything.
It's
Also-
really okay.
Also soon we're gonna be making that Brawlhalla funny moment.
Oh yeah, that's
Or
gonna be nuts.
Quest for the Gassing of Yumiko.
Quest for the gassing of Yumiko.
Yumiko's third bomb program.
We need to get like the scene from The Boy in the Striped Pajamas where like the kids are pushed into the gas chamber and just put Yumiko on the face of the kids.
Yes.
That'd be
great.
perfect.
Oh yeah, well when we were watching that movie, like when they said, it's Sarah, I was like, legendary German showers. They're known
for gassing the innocents.
They're said to be so good that people drop dead just from the side of it.
Stop. Okay, so we're actually done.
Yeah, I'm Gnome King. Go check out my content, subscribe.
I'm AIDS.
Go check out 8 Studios. We're gonna be uploading Moped Mobile Pedestrian soon.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. We got everything except the recording. That's all.
I wonder if I can go get... Oh, but that camera reads SD cards.
Whatever.
Sharumbas.
Whatever. So, yeah. Go to
I guess I can just use my iPad.
Go to the Gnome King Discord. Go check out Itznal. Go subscribe to me. Please.
We don't even have to blow up the tires.
Okay.
We can just do it in the yard tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Moped.
Alright.
Alright, so...
This
was the Gnome for Thought podcast, episode uno.
I am your host, Gnome King, aka Eli, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Alright.
If you like meatballs and salad, please subscribe and like. Yes, my singing sucks, and this is the end.